Hey guys, just bringing you an update here on the current news of the coronavirus, which has killed over 500 people already, especially in China. We see at this time this virus is spreading quickly, and not only China, but many other countries of the world has already been affected by this terrible virus. We have people on cruise ships also around the world, many different countries, the Philippines, and even here in the US, in Canada. Everyone has felt the effects of this pandemic. What is very strange about what is going on at this time is that Netflix is currently streaming a show called Pandemic, and the question is asked, is Netflix new series Pandemic warning us of something to come? It says here that Netflix new series about a worldwide breakout of disease couldn't have come at a better time, with the Wuhan coronavirus leading the headlines on most of the news. This series can be an eye-opener and a carrier of a terrifying message at the same time. And here it tells us of the synopsis of this series. Viewers have been moved to tears while watching the show. They continue to receive all kinds of information from the show as well. Netflix is streaming a 6-part series telling its fans if the world is ready for a virus outbreak or not. Seeing that there's already an airborne virus in the mix, but I wouldn't be surprised if it won't. And we know that the world is not ready because we see how this virus is being treated. There is not even an antibiotic or any antiviral medicine for this current virus. But it is very eerie that this Netflix series should be depicting the same scenario that the world is presently dealing with. It tells us that the series starts with a theory that the world is about to face a deadly, fast-paced virus. A century has passed ever since a deadly influenza hit us and took with it about 50 to 100 million people. This was when the world population was about 1 to 2 billion. So we know that this virus outbreak started in China. They say it's due to the consuming of exotic meat, such as bats and other wild animals. But really and truly, is the world ready for this situation? Are they showing us things that are to come? Are they prophesizing of things that are in the plans or that are in the making? We see here the trailer of this Netflix docu-series.
Years ago, a deadly influenza virus infected hundreds of millions of people, somewhere in the order of 50 to 100 million deaths. When we talk about another flu pandemic happening, it's not a matter of if, but when.
A new strain of bird flu.
This is definitely one of the most lethal influenza viruses that we have seen so far.
It just takes one person to start an outbreak.
It will leave its mark. The result would be hundreds of millions of people that would likely die. That's why I do what I do.
We're making a vaccine that could treat all future versions of flu.
This vaccine could eradicate influenza as we know it.
We are in charge of our children, not
The problem's so widespread, the World Health Organization is calling the refusal to vaccinate one of the biggest threats of 2019.
A healthy child has the ability to build up immunity naturally.
I know that what I do is important to my patients, but what am I doing to myself and my family?
Within 1 month, the virus can spread throughout the country. A month after that, widespread throughout the world.
the next pandemic is going to start. We just don't know where or how, but we know it will.
That poses an existential threat to us as a species.
We should really start to think, are they hinting at their plans for the future of mankind? Because we have heard talks already about depopulation of the world. The thing is, are we truly awake to understand what they are trying to say to us with these shows that they are streaming presently? Many take these shows as mere entertainment, but this seems to be reality as we are presently dealing with this coronavirus infection. And why I might say that, or why we may think that they are predicting or they are showing to us these things, is also recently we know that the world was shocked by the death of the superstar NBA player Kobe Bryant. Surprisingly, there was a cartoon that predicted that he would die in a helicopter crash. A few years ago, this cartoon was aired. This episode of this cartoon was aired. And we see that he did in fact die in a helicopter crash. So they hinting us of things through these cartoons and these shows that they produce.
Kobe Bryant! Help me! Just pass me the trophies and we'll pull you out! Pass! These were Shaq. Pass me the trophies and we'll pull you out! Pass! These were Shaq.
So the question is asked, are they trying to tell us something? Are we ready? Because most of the world, most of the people in the world are truly caught up in the things of the world. And the scripture has told us that we have to keep our hearts and our minds fixed on Jesus Christ. We know that these things will happen, and we need to be ready for when these disasters will strike. It will happen.